Back in the day, I stumbled across a show and it was from an Instagram reel. I saw a clip and it got me interested. So I browsed that show and I watched the entire season and I thought it was pretty good. I really liked the show. Enough to say that it was one of my go-to shows ever. I couldn't stop thinking about the show. It was actually amazing. Like it gave me this feeling of just nostalgia. I don't know what was it like. It was something good. And I kept praising the show. Like I kept posting it on my Instagram and I kept saying this show was amazing and I want a season 2 and all that. That was until I realized that people hated that show. Everyone on the internet hated the show. They kept telling how the show, they had various reasons for hating the show. We'll get into that. But I did not know that. And when I saw this, I was in a real shocker. I was so devastated that people hate a show that I really like. Even one of my friends texted me and said, the main character of the show sucks. Why do you like the show? Like, even she thought I was pretending to like the show, but no, I really like the show. So the show's name is Rent a Girlfriend. It's an anime by Reiji Miyajima. And the reason why I liked it was just this fun, romantic, plus it had comedy. So it was a rom-com. And it had this interesting take on rom-com. It was a guy who gets broken up in the first 5 seconds or first minute of the show with his girlfriend, and he feels really sad and depressed, and he ends up going online and renting a girlfriend. It's a service that is available in Japan where you can rent a girlfriend and she'll pretend to be your girlfriend for money. I find that a little bizarre, but you can do that in Japan. So the show is based heavily on that, right? So Chizuru Mizuhara is a rental girlfriend and Kazuya is our main character. And it's basically this awkward love story between these two, right? It's mostly one-sided. Only Kazuya likes her. She is yet to reciprocate those feelings for him. But yeah, I thought the interactions were good. The jokes were funny. The animation at the time was one of the best. Like the anime was so crisp. The colors, the details. I liked it. There was nothing to not like about the show. And to be fair, season 1 was very popular. Like it got into everyone's radar. Like every anime people were talking about this. The Rent a Girlfriend. I'm pretty sure if you have if you've watched anime, you've heard about this show. And you've also heard how people don't like this show. And the manga, how bad it is, right? So let's talk about that. So people really hate the show because of a few reasons. Firstly, it does not progress, right? The same thing keeps happening over and over with no conclusion. And there's no development in the relationship between these two. As much as I would like to agree with that, I still think that it's a slow burner show, right? The creator wants to take his time and make it slow on purpose. And if the relationship can progressed, this show has nothing else to do. Like I'm pretty sure he's gonna do a finale or something where they both end up liking each other and that's it. Because right after that, I don't know what there is to say. What else is there to show in that anime? And the second reason why people hated it was Kazuya is a complete idiot, or just, I don't know, girls don't like him. Like I've seen many girls who hate this guy because of the way he acts and talks in the show. And that I can't say much about that. Like that's the character they wanted for the anime, and that's the character we got, right? They wanted this dynamic of a girl who is powerful and strong and independent versus a guy who is completely just, he doesn't have any clue what he's gonna do with his life and he's just a loser. So they wanted that chemistry, so that's why it's made like that. I've read through all the mangas as well. Like the manga progressed heavily, and compared to other shows, this one extends a lot more. Like usually a rom-com anime ends from 200 to 250 chapters. This has above 300. It's almost gonna reach 350, I think. And we're still at a point where the guy likes the girl does not like the girl likes the guy, but she still hasn't said it, and she still does not believe in herself, like she's testing him or something. I found that really stupid. But overall, the show is actually good. Like, it has its awkward moments, it has its everything that you like about a rom-com. The weirdness, the silliness, the comedy, it's there. I should also clarify that this is a harem anime in which male protagonist has relationship with multiple female protagonists. Like, it's hard to explain this. A lot of women that like a single guy. That's one thing they do in Japan animes. The other characters are Mami-chan, Ruka-chan, and Sumi-chan, right? These three are completely thrown into the garbage after for the last 100 chapters. I don't even remember seeing them anymore. It's just the two main leads. I feel like the creator forgot about the other characters. Like, there are some good written characters there. Like, Sumi-chan is very much loved by everyone in the audience, but somehow she hasn't appeared in over 150 chapters, and she's completely forgotten. So I found that really odd, right? Like, sure, you want to focus on the main characters, but you also have these other characters lying around, and you might want to use them as well. Increase the dynamic, create weird situations using other characters, because all these characters also like the main character, except for Mami. I'm not sure what she wants. She's the one who breaks up with him in the first 1 minute of the first episode. Like, literally, the comic starts off with Mami breaking up with Kazuya. And I think she saw Chizuru and she got jealous, and she does these weird... She's like the villain, but I don't know what's her main motive. It's weird. Talking about the show, I hope the show has a grand finale. Like, at this point, you've made people wait so long for something to happen between the two characters that at the end, if it's mid, people are going to think it's bad. If it's good, people are going to call it mid. And if it's amazing, then people will think it's good, right? So you have to really amp up your finale, make it something satisfactory, right? That's what I expect for the show, because I'm also starting to lose interest in the manga. It's been so long. I'm yet to catch up for the last 5 or 6 chapters. I stopped. Like, I'm just telling to myself, I'm going to let it build up and I'm going to read them all together, right? But at the same time, I don't feel like reading the chapters because it's just the same thing. It's not funny anymore. There's no that awkward, silly moments, those weird quirkiness of the comic that was there in the earlier chapters. That's gone. So there are reasons not to abandon the show. Many of my friends have abandoned the show long ago. I'm the only one who's been faithful to the show even till now. And I really believe that they have a good finale planned up, only that they don't know how to get there. So yeah, it's a good show. It's actually an amazing show. It's got a good concept. It's got characters that are funny, and it fits the genre very well. I'd still consider this to be my favorite rom-com anime out there. Like, it's good. It's better than Attack on Titan. Attack on Titan was shit. Sorry.